Hey you guys, it's your girl Minister Ari, ex-Minister Ari Usain, and I'm back with another video. You can call me whatever you want to call me as long as you reference me with love and respect. Make sure it's a good name, a lovely thing, because that's what I am, and that's how I reference you, my baby. Anyway, a lot of times as believers and the anointed ones and the chosen ones, we are a lot of times under spiritual attack or attack in general. So I asked God, what can I say to this Satan, to this Lucifer, who is still to this day favored by God, if you think about it, because he all up in everything. He always in everything, naming everything, always in something, always got his nose, his business, something in something. He always in it. Everywhere God is, he is. He won't, it's just like, come on. So he told me to read Ezekiel 28:13 through 18 and read it with an attitude. I was like, with an attitude? He said, with an attitude. He said, Ezekiel 13-28, this is starting at verse 13. You were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering. The sardius, topaz, and diamond, beryl, onyx, and jasper, sapphire, turquoise, and emerald with gold. The workmanship of your timbrels and pipes was prepared for you in the day you were created. You were the anointed cherub who covers. I established you. You were in the holy mountain of God. You walked back and forth in the midst of fiery stones. You were perfect in your ways from the day you were created, till iniquity was found in you. By the abundance of your trading, you became filled with violence within, and you sinned. Therefore, I cast you as a profane thing out of the mountain of God, and I destroyed you, O covering cherub, from the midst of the fiery stones. Your heart was lifted up because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. I cast you to the ground. I laid you before kings, that they might gaze at you. You defiled your sanctuaries by the multitude of your iniquities, by the iniquity of trading. Therefore, I brought fire from your midst. It devoured you, and it turned you to ashes upon the earth. In the sight of all who saw you, all who knew you among the people are astonished at you. You have become a horror, and shall be no more forever. That's what God said to say. I'm like, this beautiful morning star is stirring up all of this commotion and all of this trouble. And look at the beautiful things that even in God's anger, God had to say about him. And look at what he said about us. Genesis 1:27. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. So what is your issue? Like, my whole thing is, what is your whole thing? When God took his time to create you beautiful and favored till this day, what is really your whole thing? That's why I don't like him. I try to find reasons to hate him. Because, he is beautiful. God said it. I see his purpose. I see his purpose in the earth. But what is your whole thing? What is your whole thing? I would like to know what the H is your whole thing. Okay? It says in God's word that you were chosen. And to this day, you still have the same job. Your job didn't change. The aspect, the perspective of your job changed, but your job didn't change. You still serve the purpose that you were created to serve. But see, the thing is, God, when he create things, he gives them a free will. So this is the thing that you choose. It says that the fire that consumed you came from outside of you. You destroyed your own self. You saw the beauty in you and you destroyed. So what's your beef for me? That's my thing. Why you always trying to fight me? Until this day, you lifted up in the earth. What is your whole thing? What is your whole thing? Because I was created in the image of God. Do you hear that it says, you were the splendor? Word meaning everything that is, was, is, still to come, still. You know the word. The enemy know the word. That's how you got to talk to him. Talk to him like you want to fight. Come on. And mind you, his hands work, but talk to him like you want to fight. He like that. He don't like no soft. Y'all too soft for him. That's the thing. A lot of y'all like to kiss his tail. Y'all too soft for him. He don't like that, for real. Talk to him like you. He know what time it is. He's not playing with y'all. That's why he playing with y'all. He's not playing with y'all. That's exactly why he playing with y'all. Oh, you want a little bit of money? He got that. Mind you, God gave him the possessions of the earth for him to have. Not for you to have. For him to have it. If he want to give you some of it, he give you some of it. Believe that. If he want you to have a little piece of it, he'll let you have a little piece of it. But get out my face, beautiful morning star. Get the H out of here. It says that God created him perfect in his ways, okay? Which means that he can still appear as perfect in his ways. God don't take nothing back. He ain't gonna take it back. He ain't an India giver. He ain't gonna take it back like you know him. Talk to him like you want to fight. Stop playing. They be the priests be up here playing, playing, go home, doing all this stuff that they know they ain't got no business doing. They ain't talking to something like that. They telling you what you want to hear so they can get a little bit of money, so they can get some fish or whatever. It's weed. They like to smoke, like they like to smoke like the rest of us. Drinks, whatever it is, they like to get some cheese for their eggs like everybody else. But I'm not playing. Talk to them like you want to fight him. Talk to them like you want to fight. They talking about, like, they be so scared at the end of the day. But God, I'm not saying that I'm perfect or I don't, Satan don't get it. But God, I know that God didn't give me the spirit. They play with y'all. That's why he played with them. And he allows, it's all a play date. Amen. Talk to him like you want to fight. Hell ain't got no fury on me. Hell ain't got no fury on me. I know that for a fact. It says that in the word. Hell ain't got no fury on an angry woman. Period, point blank. Talk to him like you want to fight. Yeah, you're lying, the father lies. But you were created as flesh. Okay? You were created in the image of God. That's why, simply because you were created in the image of God. Look at what it says about him. Beautiful. Created in splendor. Fell to his own demise. Even when that's why I don't like you. I try to find reasons not to like him. That's one reason I don't. Because I don't like you. He a hater. Let's hate on him. I don't like you. I don't like you. It's your girl, Minister Ari. Ask Minister Ari. You say, remember, do what you got to do for you.